A lot of us are concerned about what may be lurking in our drinking water. So should we use a water filter or some sort of water filtration system? We're joined by Bob Markovich of Consumer Reports this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
First things first, I'm going to go over a list of some of the states that have great water, or states that are rated to have great water. West Virginia, Massachusetts, South Dakota, Rhode Island, Oregon have great water. New York City is supposed to have very good water, right? Worst water, California, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Florida, and Texas. There certainly are things out there that would give us pause and think maybe we should get water filtration system.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, the cities we looked at, most of them had at least some lead, some chloroform, even E. coli. So that's really a concern. It's a wonderful way to start the morning, right?
Okay. Now, is this kind of a thing, is it effective?
Yes, this is a carafe. This is really the cheapest way to filter small quantities. It's just, it works pretty well.
Yeah.
It's inexpensive. It goes into the refrigerator. It's easy to do.
Right.
You know,
and is it just basically a charcoal filter in there?
It really is. It's very, very simple.
Right.
Again, this one didn't have flow problems. This one didn't have clogging problems.
Sure.
Some have.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best at filtering lead. So if that's in your water, you're going to want one of the other ones.
Okay, very good. And
Yeah.
what's this gizmo right here?
That's basically that's the filter.
That's the thing that goes inside
that's right.
there.
That's the
Okay,
filter.
all right.
Yep.
Okay. So this is becoming increasingly popular,
Yes.
right? This kind of
again,
fits right on the faucet.
It fits on the faucet. It's easy. You can switch between washing and drinking water. It does not require any kind of major plumbing modifications, you know. So it works pretty well. The problem is it can slow water flow. So that's one of the drawbacks.
If you're concerned about pressure.
If you're concerned about that, yes,
Right.
and this isn't necessarily your best bet. You may want to consider for ease a simple carafe.
Right. And are these particularly expensive?
No, most of them are about $50 or so. They're really not a lot of money.
And so
for the most part.
are they easy to install?
Yes, very, very easy.
So you don't have to
So
you don't have to get a plumber.
You don't have to get a plumber. They screw right on. They're good.
All right, we have some other ones around the front here that we want to talk about as well. And especially, now what do you call this kind?
This is the countertop. In fact, this is really probably the best choice for most people because it doesn't require major plumbing modifications. It goes right on the counter, and it did a great job of filtering out most everything.
Really?
Yes. This one's rather pricey, but you can, you know, this one is actually almost $600, but you can get some others that did as well or better for a fraction of that price.
Interesting.
The only drawback is you've got this big thing right on your counter.
Yeah.
So not everybody wants that, but as far as performance and ease, it's really a good choice.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Yeah.
I know. This is the reverse osmosis.
That's the reverse osmosis. This is you know, it sounds very fancy. In some ways, it's the ultimate filter.
Yeah.
But what you've got, unfortunately, is that it does tend to slow flow.
Right.
It is actually great for removing arsenic, which is the only one that can do that.
Wow.
But again, it slows flow. It takes up space. And also,
you know what? You can put this under a sink.
Yes, that's right.
I've seen these installed. I've seen them installed under
a real
a sink.
concern with these is wastewater. For every gallon that it filters, it can create 3 to 5 gallons of wastewater. So especially with water storage and everything, it's not necessarily the best choice.
Okay, and what's this one?
You've got your undersink. It's an undersink filter. A very good choice. It does a good job for most cases. But again, it does take up space under the sink. So that is the major drawback.
All right.
That's the major drawback.
Thanks very much. Really
Thank you,
appreciate
Harry.
it. Really appreciate it.